Hey DC Collectors, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors Weekly, the show in which we wrap up all of the DC Comics toy news from the week. But before we get into the news, if you will, hit that subscribe button and that like button. I sure would appreciate it. Now, on to the news. First up, we're taking a look at the Red Death statue. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous. If you can see, he comes in this running action pose just like Red Death would look. This is like the mix-up of the Flash and Batman and the Batmobile all kind of mixed into one little thing, and it is just a stunning piece. If you haven't read Dark Knight's Metal, you really need to read it. This is some great comics by Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. The statue looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, if just take a look at the detail in this piece. I don't know who the sculptor is, but kudos to him because he did a fantastic job on this piece. The base is just this mixture of skull and motor and exhaust with these little bats flying around. It's really just spectacular looking piece, and it will look good. It'll make the prime display piece in your collection if you were to get this one. Talking about price on this guy, the regular version is $1,299. The alternate version, which doesn't look all that different to me. I mean, yeah, he just looks like he has a little grimace on his face instead of just the regular face. It's $1,349. Now, the next statue is the Dawnbreaker statue, and this one, just like Red Death, looks extremely insane. I mean, Prime One Studios really goes above and beyond when they produce these pieces, just making them so detailed, so intricate, so just glorious to just look at. And the base on this one is just a bunch of his constructs all wrapped in with these monstrous constructs all wrapped up into one. His exclusive version does come with an alternate portrait as well. Now, just like Red Death, same price points on this one. The regular version is $12.99. The exclusive version is $13.49. Both of these statues are up for pre-order now and will ship in 2022. Next up, Medicom has released images and official details for their upcoming Mafex Harley Quinn with Bruce action figure from Birds of Prey. Now, I've got to say, this one does not look good. Well, at least the body looks good. The face does not. It does not look like Margot Robbie at all. You can look at some of the pictures here. I like the Bruce that it comes with, the cool hyena. But this one just misses the mark totally. I hope they go back to the drawing board and kind of resculpt this one before release, because it does not look like Margot Robbie to me, whatsoever. This one should be available in December. You can go ahead and pre-order this one, and these figures typically run anywhere from $80 to $125. I think Entertainment Earth has this one up for pre-order, and I will try to put the link down in the description of the video in case you wanted this one. But like I said, hopefully they do release an alternate head or go back to the drawing board a little bit with the sculpt on this one. A company named Beeline Creative has released a Cheetah Tiki mug. The ceramic mug holds 16 ounces of your favorite beverage. It stands about 7 inches tall, and it is currently available for order at most collectible sites. Next up, Mezco Toy Fair 2021 happened this past week, and they announced 2 brand new 1/12 collective action figures. First up is this Superman. It's a classic take on the character, and if anything were to get me to buy cloth good action figures, this one might be it. This one looks outstanding. I'm normally not a fan of cloth on my action figures. I like them all plastic, but this one from the promotional picture looks gorgeous. I'm truly excited about seeing this one. I hope I get to see this in person. I hope, I may even pony up and pre-order this one just because it looks so good. So I'm really excited about how this one will turn out. Pre-order information is up for this one just yet. Next up, the company revealed a Batman Gotham by Gaslight 1/12 collective figure. Now, normally I would say, oh man, this is so cool. But again, I'm not a fan of the cloth good stuff. And this one suffers from the same sort of not as cool as I would hope for it to be syndrome, whereas the cloth just doesn't look good. You can't get the same look in that scale of cloth as you can just sculpting it. The big collar on his costume just doesn't look good to me. It looks toyish. Looks for this price, this looks Mego-ish to me. And I know, don't hate me for this. This is just my opinion on these figures. While I know a lot of people, these are popular, a lot of people like them. I just can't get behind them. For whatever reason. And you know, I've never purchased one, so I could change my tune if I grab one, and that Superman might make me do it. But just from outside looking in, never having held one, they just don't do it for me. And the cloth goods is really the problem. This has just been shown off. No pre-order information, no pricing information, but look for that one to be available for pre-order, I would think, fairly soon. Finally, for the week, a new McFarlane Toys 2-pack was leaked on the internet. This one hasn't officially gone up for pre-order, but the images have leaked. It is a, here we go, Superman and Devastator 2-pack. This was a miss, in my opinion, by McFarlane Toys. Yes, I know, this would be perfect for those who didn't get the Devastator figure the first time around, because it is a harder figure to find. But it seems like this was a missed opportunity. This could have been a Doomsday versus Superman figure. The only difference in this 2-pack from the regular releases is that the Superman has a different head sculpt and maybe different hands. Other than that, these are the exact same two figures that you've already purchased in the single release. So I am not happy with this. I mean, it does come with a cool base. That base is pretty awesome. You're going to pay $39.99 for the same figures over again? With just one figure with a different head sculpt. I think I'll pass on that one. No word on when this will go up for pre-order. I'm just assuming the $39.99 price point is correct, just like the past 2-packs have been. All right, so that's it for this week in DC Comics toy news. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button and that like button. I sure would appreciate it. You can find me on social media if you want to talk at DCCollectors on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm always around, loving to talk comic book toy news, especially DC Comics toy news. And you can find me at DCCollectors.com each and every day. Until next time.